Hi guys! Today I thought I'd do another little chat with everyone just because people seemed to like that last time and well, I just thought it would be a lot better this time. I have a much better setup because I have now got a microphone and it's like a real microphone rather than just the one from the camera. So I now have a camera and a microphone, and I've also set up a light right there. See some shadows going across my face. I'll probably put in a picture of that. It's not very professional, but it actually does its job. And I keep on accidentally looking into it and then not being able to see for a while and trying to get it not reflect in my glasses. That's another thing, I have glasses. I've been wearing glasses for a while, and I needed a new prescription, but it took a good couple of months to get the new prescription. So I haven't been wearing glasses whilst waiting for it because it's not the right prescription, so might as well not. Thought I'd chat about some of the projects that I'm doing. At the moment, I'm doing a photography piece, which is basically advertisements, and also I'm working on my self-generated project, which is fun. I've decided to do something on spoken word. I have 2 poems ready to go, ready to film next week, but I will only be able to submit one of them, so the other one will definitely be coming onto this channel once it's done, and the other one might end up being on this channel. I'm not sure what the rules are after submission, but a lot of the other stuff I've got to do is all theory work and writing and lots of essays. But with the spoken word, I've decided to make it a poem, like normal spoken word pieces, but stereotypically it's shown from 1 or 2 angles, and I'm going to try and make it shown from a lot of separate angles, but also put in some cutaway shots that make it look a hell of a lot better. And I'm really looking forward to seeing the finished product there with that one. Another update about living in halls. I know some people are actually interested in that. Living in halls is still difficult, but it's getting slightly better. We're now completely full, so nobody's going to be moving in anytime soon because there are no rooms. However, some of the girls have now taken it upon them to put sponges under my door for no apparent reason. I mean, one of them accidentally threw away a sponge of mine. Me, being the salty person that I am, decided to rant about it on Snapchat, and since then they've been putting sponges underneath my keyhole, trying to give me back a sponge, which I don't even know why they want to do that, why they think it's funny, but they do. But I don't mind, it's a bit of banter, keeps them quiet. And we've now got a resident smelly guy, which is across the hall from me, so keeping my voice down with that one. It means the whole hallway is always smelly, so a lot of the girls prefer to open the kitchen door to try and get some air through into the hallway. But some of the others don't like it being open because the people from the other floors keep on coming into our kitchen and they're worried about their food being used or taken. Also thought I'd talk about the critical theory that I'm doing, which is a module as part of my course. It's the more theory side of everything. I'm actually doing my piece on queer theory, mainly to do with androgyny. Something I'm finding quite interesting. I thought queer theory would be about the whole of LGBT. Yes, it does include lesbian and gay people, but it's actually more about how gender is more on a spectrum, which is something that I've always believed. I know a lot of people like to put names to these different parts of the spectrum. I don't see any interest in that, but I support people if they want to. I just find it really interesting how there are so many scientific things that prove that gender is on this whole big spectrum, and I'm able to work through the media and show that. And I'm looking mainly at photography. I've been looking at models and people who are generally gender non-conforming, or people who identify as non-binary or androgynous. For example, I'm using Rain Dove, also Miles McKenna. I'm also looking at some people that have been shown to be more gender fluid, even if they necessarily aren't. people like Michael Jackson, David Bowie, all sorts of people really. Also, as part of my course, there is opportunities to go on different trips. There was an opportunity to go on a trip to LA. However, that trip ended up being cancelled because not enough people wanted to go on it, because it was only open to my course, which is quite small. But another opportunity of a trip was going to Berlin, which is in February, which I am going. It's actually all media students ranging on all levels, including the university level that I'm doing and the college levels, but it also includes music of all levels, which is great because it means I get to mingle in with some people that I already know from other courses. I've been thinking of getting a certain game for a long time, which I've always enjoyed, a lot of people have, and I found out it's relatively cheap to get, so I ended up buying it, and it's something I'm going to take to Berlin. It's a brilliant game. If you don't know it, I recommend it. There is an online version you can play. If you literally just search Cards Against Humanity or pretend you're XYZZY, it will show you an online version. And I got a big box, which cost me about £15, but for about £10 you can get smaller boxes, but you can also get all the boxes and they all fit in as one very easily. I just find it's an amazing game. This is just me recommending it to anyone and everyone, especially if you've got a little bit of dark humour going on. Okay, and that's me for today. Again, if you are liking these types of videos, let me know. Either message me, let me know, or just comment, like, subscribe, press the little bell so you know whenever I'm going to post anything. And do keep a lookout for the spoken word pieces that I'm doing, and I will see you next time.